Efforts still continue in Durban following the deadly floods which have struck the province twice in less than 2 months. About 90 people are still unaccounted for, the most in Durban townships such as Inanda, KwaNdengezi, Ntuzuma and Tshelimnyama. A search mission is being carried out by the SANDF members assisting the Mdlalose family who lost 10 members. Vusi Khumalo is at Mzinyathi area of Inanda, north of Durban. Vusi, what's happening where you are?
Yes, good morning, Desiree. Yes, indeed, we are here at the Mzinyathi area of Inanda, just north of Durban. This is where many family members are still searching for their loved ones from the first floods in April. As you know, that so many people lost their lives in the floods, with more than 440 people having been killed by the floods in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, but with Durban being the hardest hit, with more than 300 deaths coming from the eThekwini alone, and also from surrounding townships such as Inanda, Ntuzuma, Tshelimnyama, and also here where we are at Mzinyathi in Pola section. That's where we are now. We are with the members of the SANDF who are conducting the search and recovery missions, of which they are still continuing because there are some people who are still missing, more than 88 or around about 90 people who are still missing, being searched by members of the SANDF and police, as well as the K9 unit. We are with the Mdlalose family who lost 10 of their own, and including their mother. I'm going to speak to the daughter or one of the children from that family that lost 10 of their own. Just briefly, if you can just take us back from the moment the incident happened. How did it happen and how did you feel after that?
Ngibingelele bhuti. Into yaqala kwaqala ebusuku ngaba past 11 la kaqhuzuka khona amanzi ekhaya. Then kwasuka izindlu zasuka za emhoshweni ezansi. From then ngalahlekelwa abantu abayi10 ababesendlini ngenhlanhla ukuthi ngangingekho ke ekhaya. Kodwa ke ngakusasa ngabo past 5 la ngaqala khona uqala I search na bomphakathi la ngathola khona umama khona la nezingane ezu3 engayitholayo ku same day. Mase ukuthi ke kwaqhubeka ke kwa searchwa ke until sazobathola abanye abawu2 sabathola le ezansi empophomeni. Sabathola khona ke ngosolandela. Kodwa ke inkinga ukuthi bese ngakabatholi bonke bephelele, bengisathole 6 njengoba ngawungcaba wonke la 6 eMaritzburg.
Okay. Briefly here, Wendy is saying that from the incident, when the incident happened, when their house got washed away by the strong currents from the river that was gushing through from the nearby streams in this area, she lost 10 of her family members, including her mother. But she was able to get the body of her mother and also 3 of her siblings, but now they also later on they found 2 of their siblings, and then they've also already laid to rest 6 of their family members in Pietermaritzburg. Sisi nje kafushane nje manje siyanibona nisala kusakhona ama family members kade usichazela before ukuthi kukhona abanye nisanda kubathola nje manje kukhona amasosha namaphoyisa nophiko lweingcanga lwezinja lizozama ukuthola abanye futhi kukhona ngazuthi ukuthembisayo la.
Yebo, ngomgqibelo ngathola umzimba lo waba ukasiswami, kodwa inkinga ukuthi besingakawutholi, asuthola nguphelele. Okusasele ukuthi bengakakutholi mhlawumbe ikhanda lakhe bengakatholakali. Then izolo sathola omunye futhi usiswami mina engimlamayo. So sibutholile umzimba inte kodwa nakaphelele cause kusamele ukuthi phela kusetshwe, and ubuka ngazi ukuthi usizo siyalithola manje ngase khona amasosha kakhulukazi kunokuthi usizo esalithola emaphoyiseni laluncane esakwazi ukuthi silithole.
Okay, nje manje siyabona khona amasosha la ayabheka futhi.
yebo ngoba efika nje amasosha it seems like ulona sizo ke besilidinga from eqaleni because kade ngiqala lo uqalile le inkinga le ngicela kwamakhansela ukuthi abangineze ogandaganda ukuthi ngikwazi ukuthi ngigubhe la because ngabatshela day 1 ngimthola umzali la nezingane ngasho ukuthi shothi okucaca ngokusobala ukuthi baningi abakhona kule ndawo bangangilalela because ngoba bebona ukuthi ngimncane shothi mengikhuluma kodwa ke since ke beqalile bemtholile lo bamthola Saturday ngabatshela futhi ukuthi ngangitheni nina mengithi kukhona umndeni wami usakhona la baqala bathi AI kuzomela ukuthi sumele phezulu ngathi mina nisumela into isi late because sengithola ngamapiece okuwesi DNA izawuthatha isikhathi the time that isikhathi ngizobathola mina shuthi labantu bazobe bethi ngiyobangcwaba bazobe sebamathambo ezinjengoba ngawazi ukuthi ngcwabe lo 2 osovele osonakele.
Briefly usisi here is saying that on Saturday they were able to find or to discover the body of one of her siblings, and also yesterday they were also got the portions of the bodies of which she believed that they were parts of their siblings. She's always been saying that she believed that there are some bodies of her relatives or family members who were buried in this area by the strong, currents of the water in this area. She has always been asking for assistance to come so that they come to this specific area so that they dig, and then eventually the SANDF members did come yesterday and also got some portions of the body of which she believes that they are parts of their family members. Let us perhaps get out of the shot so that Umapoloba can show. We are also apologizing for the gory details, for the details that you're providing with, but at the moment we are showing just one angle of the shot because there are some positive leads. We are told that they are getting something in there, but at the moment it's a very delicate situation of which we cannot be able to we cannot show it to the public due to the sensitivity of this matter. If they do find some portions of the bodies, that will not be allowed for us as the media to point out. That's why we are showing you just one angle, but I can tell you that there are excavators, just a few of them, and also the members of the SANDF, members of the search and rescue teams are also here, and also the K9 units, of which there are dogs that are sniffing around so that they can get some positive leads. Sisinje kafushane akizameke sikhulume nje manje siyazi ukuthi uke wathola ngaphambilini ikhulu nomengameli uke wafika la ngaphambilini zazithini ithembiso. Ngiyakhumbula nasemncwabeni zabakhona ithembiso zaziningi kakhulu. Ngabe lezo ithembiso mhlambe uyibona kanjani? Siyazi ukuthi isikhathi sesincane kodwa uthi mhlawumbe ezinye iveze ithembiso sezingafezeka.
Ngosuku lo wenza khona inkinga lapha ngasekhaya wafika impela umongameli uCyril Ramaphosa wasithembisa ukuthi uzosipha lonke usizo silidingayo, kodwa sikwazile ukuthi okay ngoba ke vele uyathembiswa vele emhlabeni noma ke ithembiso ezinye zingafezeki, kodwa sisiza thina isumndeni kanye nomphakathi since kwenzeka lezi zinto lezi ithina kuphela sikwazi ukuthi sizenzele. Namaphoyisa meswatshela ayafika impela ngoba azosiza, kodwa ke nje usizo olutheni olukhulu besilidinga kodwa sitholanga ilona ke singakalitholi. Kwafika na uma sengobabeka usasicilile ukuthi cela besisize ukuthi besikhiphele ogandaganda from sasizoqala lapha ekhaya ukuthi okay sihambe sibheka kwashiwo ukuthi ngekwazi ukuthi bangene ogandaganda. Ngathi mina bese ngifika kule ndawo ngathi mina cause ugandaganda wakwazi ukuthi utakule la 3 yasekhaya umama nezingane, ungakwazi futhi ukuthi uqhubeke utakule. Balokho besithembisa ukuthi ugandaganda uzoza lokho besitshela ukuthi usabhukhiwe ugandaganda. Ngathi mina indawo zingaka banogandaganda bangakwazi kanjani ukuthi babhuke. Sasacela ugandaganda kwamakhelwane khona umuzo khona la eduze kwamanzi la siyathola khona umzimba. Sasa sizoyena lapho ukuthi sitakule imndeni lo engawutholayo u3 kungaze besitholele usizo. Even ikhansela ngalicela ogandaganda basitshela ukuthi basabhukhiwe ogandaganda. Since lokho ke nje bengicela kakhulu ukuthi nje okay ukuthi noma kwenziwa iDNA manje ingazi ukuthi ngathi uzama ukuthi isheshe cause isikhathi siyahamba for labantu kwase ngibakhiphile emanzini bazobonakala kakhulu kunaloko sekwenzekile from manje.
Okay, from ithembiso lezi ezazikhona emncwabeni, umncwabo wakeni wasakazwe le umhlaba wonke kwakhona ikhulu lapho izikhuluma ithembiso ezinye mhlambe khona esefezekile so far.
Ayi akakafeze because basitshela ukuthi okay bazosakhela ikhaya elisha bese ngathola even update ukuthi khona indawo bayitholayo ukuthi sithole lo khaya nokuthi futhi ke ngwasalahlekelwa izinto zethu lakho ID itifiketi zeingane lezi ezikhona eziphilayo asikwazi ukuthi senzelwe lokho kuthiwa kukhithiwe indaba abantu bako Home Affairs abambe benzela abantu kodwa thina bese ngafika thina lelo sizo lelo akuthiwa sokwazi ukuthi sinikezwe lona abalikafiki kuthini usizo kanjalo fanele sikube thina sikhipha imali sozenzela itifiketi zeingane kwamini iID nginayo itemporary because ngiyabona iyadingakala iID ngokusihamba lezi inkinga kanje amamoshwali kuyafunakala ukuthi ube neID ufuna ukwenza into kanjalo kuzofika abantu bamadeni lapha epolice station yasemtshebheni basuke ePitoli bayisukela bona bathi bayabona ukuthi isikhathi esiside abantu khona bangatholakala ngcono amadeni besenze ahlale kunokuthi kwenziwe ngwase khona abantu asebetholakalile ahleli ke amadeni mebetholakala nje bathishelile ukuthi bazokwazi ukuthi sebehamba ke beyobabheka ukuthi uma kuthola lo 2% kuyacaca ukuthi shithi umzimba ngowami wasekhaya.
Yeah. Okay. Well, briefly, Wendiswa here is saying she's also part of the family of 10 that lost, 10 family members. She's one of the few that survived, but at the time when the incident happened, she was fortunately not there on that fateful night on Monday, on the 11th of April, when the storms struck this area and also surrounding in areas surrounding this particular area of Mzinyathi. She's calling on government to fast track the issue of DNA tests because she's saying that they found 2 more bodies yesterday and also on Saturday, of which they believe that they belong to their family members or bodies of their own. So she's asking government if they can fast track that process because she's also saying that the first 4 bodies of which belong to her mother and also 3 of her siblings, they had to hire the services of the excavator nearby from this area because she was saying that they did not get any assistance from government on that particular incident. But here now we are seeing the members of the SANDF coming along with a few excavators trying to see if they can dig something out of this, of which we are told now that there are positive leads of a human portions being found here. Just like yesterday they found some body parts belonging to family members of Mdlalose, of which they've already buried or laid to rest 6 in Pietermaritzburg. I think it was 3 weeks ago. And about the promises from government, she's saying that the president visited this family. I think it was one of the first visits by the president Ramaphosa to visit the flood victims. He visited Mdlalose family to pay homage and also sending condolences to the family and also to promise that there will be some kind of assistance given to these families. She's also saying it was at that point when they asked for bodies to be dug, especially from this particular or specific area of which they believe that more family members, of which there are 2 now, which are still missing, could be found here because they've already found 6 already, of which belong to that family. She's saying that some of the promises were fulfilled, but other promises were not fulfilled. And then, but the provincial government also come and also promised some promises on that day of the funeral service, but none of that has been forthcoming, especially with regards to the promises of being built a proper house, because there was that instance of building a house, and also about the issue of getting counseling. We spoke to her earlier on. She did say that they've not been getting counseling from the social development ministry in the province of KZN. So she's also asking if they can also fast track the issue of DNA tests, so that once those tests are done, they will be able to bury their loved ones and also find closure. In the meantime, the SANDF are busy digging here with some possible leads being. We are told that there is something they are getting, but we don't know at the moment because some of the team members that are digging there are not allowed to speak to the media. That's what we can tell you at the moment, and we cannot show you all the details. That's why we are showing you just one angle with one SANDF member just overlooking the scene that is currently. The active scene that is currently taking place there with a few SANDF members and also excavators with SANDF members as well as the sniffer dogs.
Vusi, of course, they're particularly heartbreaking that the